guys, how's it going? It's Dan here from FuturePerfectGaming, and today we have something a little bit different. I have a Q&A session, so I thought I'd make this video so you guys could get to know me a bit better, what I like and what I do. So right, I'm going to go straight ahead with the questions and I'm going to give you my answers. Okay, so the first question is, what is the first video game you remember playing? Well, my first ever video game I remember, it may not be the first ever played perhaps, but it's the one I remember. It's a game called North versus South, which was a game about the American Civil War on the NES. It was a really basic RTS type game with, even for the era, pretty shoddy graphics, but it was a fun game and I remember it. And I remember a specific detail where if you left your players to idle for a bit, they'd start urinating on trees and being normal. So that was good fun. Right, next question. What was the first game that really hooked you? I mean, it's probably not going to be very surprising. The first game that hooked me was Final Fantasy VII. I mean, it's probably, most people my age range, it's their gateway drug game, really. It's the first game that really got me invested in a story, as opposed to just playing the game, trying to beat levels and beating high scores. And you know, before then, that was the main purpose of the game for most games. You know, I did play games like Zelda and other earlier RPGs as well, but Final Fantasy VII just came at the right time. I was at the right age to really start paying attention to the stories, and that game has just stuck with me ever since. Okay, the next one. How old were you when you started playing video games? I was around 5 years old when I started playing games, and that was on an old BBC Acon, I think it was, and also I played some games on the NES, which was when I played North vs South when I was about 5 years old, give or take. What is your favourite game to play with others? That's a great question. It has to be Smash Brothers, the Smash Brothers series, especially Brawl. I've spent the most time in Brawl, and oh my god, I love it so much. It's such a fun game, and it's always fun to play, and no two games are the same. It's just brilliant. If you haven't played it, for the love of God, just play it. It's so good, so good. I need to play it more on this channel, to be honest, so keep your eyes out for that. What is your favourite game? Well, it's the same as before, it's Final Fantasy VII. No questions asked. No other game has stuck with me through the years, and I've played some great games since then, but this was the game that's really stuck with me all through my life, and I intend to play it again quite soon. I'm actually putting together a video of Final Fantasy VII. It's been heavily modded with sort of higher resolution graphics and new models, but the game keeps breaking, so bear with me on that one. I'm going to try and get it fixed, but the answer is Final Fantasy VII, without a shadow of a doubt. What is your favourite anime? I have two joint favourites. I can't really decide between them because I love them both equally, and that is Akira, the film, which came out in around 2000. No, it didn't come out in 2000. It came out before 2000. Sorry, it came out a while ago. Let's put it that way. Akira is just fantastic. The animation for the time. It was one of the first films to use CGI in places as well. The music in it is just fantastic. The pacing is fantastic, and the sort of the crescendo at the end when it all comes together is just amazing. And my other joint favourite is a series called The Guyver. Bit of a Marmite series. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm one of the people who loves it. And that's not the remade version, that's the original series. I think there was 12 episodes in the original series. It's a short series called Guyver, and it's about a student who acquires a Guyver suit, and the Guyver suit is basically turns him into like a super powered alien, like an exoskeleton type thing. And there's an evil corporation that has well, mutants, I suppose. I think they've got a name. Zoalords? No. Sorry, I can't remember the name. Anyway, mutants, bad guys, and they'd fight, and it was just very good, and had a good story, and had great music, and it was just very memorable during my youth. So that stuck with me. What is your favourite book? See, I'm not a massive reader, but if I had to pick a book that I've really enjoyed over the years, That is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson. I've read most of his books and his anything he's put out there. But Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is just a book about gonzo journalism and the mixed message of the American dream gone to the extreme. It's difficult to explain without getting too into it, but if you're sort of an adult, I'd suggest reading it. Who is your favourite video game character is the next question. Right, my favourite video game character ever is probably Abe from Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus. He's just such a fun little character, and I've played all the games he's been in, and he's just one of these characters that's always stuck with me. You know, I love Mario, Sonic, Cloud, and all the Final Fantasy characters, Zelda. They're all fun, but Abe is probably my favourite. He's got the most character, and he's just lovable. You know, got to love a bit of Abe. Plus he farts, which is always funny. And the last question is, who is your favourite Pokemon? Ooh, that is a good question. I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. I mean, I was hooked on Pokemon cards and the show and the games when I was a lot younger. And my favourite Pokemon has always been Snorlax, because I can relate to Snorlax, because I am a larger guy and I like to sleep and eat. So Snorlax is my favourite. Okay, so that wraps up the session. What's your favourite? You know, how would you answer these questions? Please do leave a comment below. And if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? Go for it. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.